Here's the crane for today. Just showed up. 250 tons. Ready for this?
Ready to go. Ready today.
Over here is my brother-in-law Gary and my brother-in-law Doug. And we put in too many floorboards. It's great for the house. It was the right amount, but we had to take some out and because of the metal that is attached to the underneath the restaurant, so we didn't allow for that, so we got to cut a few off. So a bigger crane is definitely a bigger setup, so we will be a little while getting this sorted out. See, we put the mats approximately where we need them. We're not sure exactly, so we'll probably have to shuffle those around with the skid steer. Here's the view from across the street. The crane's gonna pull in to get set up. I'm just moving my car over here to stay out of the way. That's a big crane. So there's the crane, and we will be lifting the restaurant today. I'm so excited. Trent, I am so excited.
It's gonna be a good day.
Yes.
Perfect weather. Think that little thing over there is just got to go right over there.
That's it. That's
easy.
all. That's all. That's all. Trent's in the skid steer, and he's shuffling that mat to the right spot, and we'll get that pallet out. All right, I'm on top of the porch area. There's the guys all kind of on standby. There's the restaurant, and there's the crane, and it is going to go right here. Hey, I'm up here with my brother-in-law Gary, and like I said, we planned properly for these floor trusses for the house, but you can see these metal ends, the supports, they stick out. So we didn't account for that. So we got to come back farther. So we did a cut right here. The guys did. Doug and Gary, Brad's brother Doug and brother-in-law Gary, on both sides. And we've just put some straps on. One here. Gary's strapping that one up. And we're going to have the crane just lift it, and it'll come up. We'll just set it aside, and then we'll put it back, and we'll be back in business. What you doing, Doug? Nothing. He's tying on these lines so that when the building goes in the tag, that's right, tag lines. Thank you. These are tag lines. Dougie knows. He knows stuff. All right, they're getting her together here. They'll have to get the spreader bar, which is on the other side over there. Sun's trying to come out and burn off this fog. We had a late start because of the fog. We can see the United States now. We couldn't do that a couple hours ago. The outrigs are set up, 4 of them, of course. And now they're working on the counterweight. That's what that is up in the air. I don't know how much they weigh, but each one of these counterweights is 10 or 11 tons. Check out these guys. The setup is a lot with a big crane like this. Actually moving the restaurant, probably going to be the easier part. spot over there, and he's going to get some video for us. It ain't on the chart.
When you're getting tested, you go like this, and he goes, no, Mike, that's not a thing. And I'm like, it is. I have very little experience here, but I know it's a...
There he's stretching her out, getting ready. We're going to start with lifting the roof trusses there, floor trusses, sorry. And we have Brad, Mike, Doug, that's his brothers, and his brother-in-law Gary. I hear a little bit of creaking there. And it's lifted. Oh, still hanging on this side. I must have missed a screw or a nail. It's hanging on over there. All right, I came down here to hand some stuff up. Squeezing it a bit. I hope that's going to be okay. They're just going to set it down, and then we'll slide it back in place later. Okay, and it's coming down. Touchdown. Good. They did put some wood there for it to sit on so we can slip the restraints out of it. Straps, sorry. Perfect. Going for the lift bar now, the spreader bar. I'll try to get over there and show you. This is the same beam we used for the last lift. It's not attached there, it's just sitting up on the frame. It will go up above to keep the straps apart so they don't like squeeze together at the top and cause any problems with the building. Okay, here's the setup with the spreader beam. Look at the size of that thing, eh? Big straps. Big strapping guys.
Oh, girls, wait,
Yep, the Bluebird's gonna take its second and last flight today. Look at how tall that is. I'm gonna go down to the dock so we can see, have a little look. Yeah, we can see her better from back here. We're done with the ice, but it looks like we got a little bit of ice today. Must still be some in the lake. I can't wait to see the view from where my kitchen sink is going to be. That's my goal today, is to stand. Once this is put in place, I'm going to go stand where my kitchen sink is going to be. That's going to be a while though. So this bar doesn't stay here. This bar lifts up over top of the house. These pieces that are hanging will come down and attach onto the four corners. And I'll show you how they attach. These guys on, and that's what it'll attach to. And there's one on each corner of the building. So a strap will go from here all the way up to the spreader bar. The spreader bar should stretch the length of the building.
There's one on that side, so they're on top. Yeah. Perfect. You want it all. Oh, they're all going together.
Oh, the cable goes on the ends? Is that what he means? There's like a cable there. I saw one on the other side too. Yep, one on each corner.
You guys are staying over here.
Doug's,
Trying, but we're short, Brad.
Doug wants to swing.
Just piece of plate for it, Brad. I don't want to fall.
Just leftovers. You gotta watch that nail you're at, Mike.
Don't want that falling on somebody's knee.
You've watched all the videos. You've heard me talk about Pat the farmer and his wife Ann, who's my vet. I love them. This is their son here in orange. And that's my boy. There's Steve. There's the spreader beam up there now. Hopefully that makes more sense. I'll go back to the dock because you'll be able to see it better. There we go. There's the spreader beam right across there. And then they have the straps that come down to the corners. Woohoo! I'm going to try to give you a different view here before the action starts. Everybody's getting ready. And wowzers. And there's the crane.
In a bit first, and then this corner is the front corner. This thing turns 90 degrees this way. So this wall here is the back wall. Yeah, well, goes the rest up there. Yeah. This goes right there, right? And this is 90. So this is the back wall pointing towards the river.
I'm taking this feasible.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's less walking. Well, no, I don't have to walk.
And this.
On that mud pie.
Look out!
Come through.
I don't want to miss anything.
Walk around that way. We're getting this. Our objective is to get this lined up perfectly with that sill plate. This corner here is the heaviest part, so I'm gonna actually get it set first, and then as he comes down, you guys steer this into being
Perfectly
in
square.
line with the sill plate, and he'll just keep coming down.
And that
And
might
then
mean
the
that
far
whoever's
side.
on these
So
ones-
this side,
yeah,
This
is that corner.
this here,
This is that corner.
going right there.
It's happening. He's going to start to lift. Got a crowd out here. Geese and the swans. Okay, we have lift. We have lift! Look at that! I'll go closer so you can see it. Oh my God. There it goes. Okay, so we have Brad's over there on the one line.
Houston, we have to take it off.
Here's Gary over here on the other line. Hang on, Gary. Over there is Trent.
Yeah. All right, Dougie, I'm gonna throw you this.
All right, passing it off to Dougie. And it's up. Oh my gosh. Look at that. This is crazy. Like, wow. The landing's what I'm worried about here. Okay, so good so far. So we've got Doug is on that line up there. And Brad is on the other line, and Gary here. And we got Trent is in the basement. Let's see if I can zoom in on him. It's too dark in there, you can't see him. There he is. He's got a line in there. Now I know you're not supposed to go under a live lift, but I am gonna go down because there's no way if this fell, it's all a basement and everything there. Here's the view from the basement. I don't even have to get under it. I'm under the addition portion. Look at this!
It's looking like we're gonna be good, man.
There's Gary and Mike.
Yeah, I'm gonna hit that rebar.
Look at this! Oh my gosh! Look at that! My house! Trying to get it placed properly. This is the tough part. The first lift we didn't have to worry about that. We just lifted it and landed it, right? But now it has to be precise. Because it's got to line up with the bolts on the sill plates and all that jazz. So this may take a little bit of finagling. I'm in the garage now. This is crazy. But Trent is in the basement. There's one down there over by the door. So there's a piece of wood that's in the way of him landing on the beam that runs down the center to support. You able to get it, Trent? Oh yeah, yep. He's got it. So Trent's got it. I can go over and look, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, so there was just a piece of wood there. He's cut it out.
That was a chunk of wood. There was a gap for the old support beam. But since we have a new support beam, we're going to cut a little bit extra so that we have room for this one.
Okay.
And then we'll frame it in after we get it laid.
All right. This is crazy. Look at this.
Pretty cool down here.
Oh! What do you think, Doug? How's it going?
I left my beer all the way over.
Stop.
All right, Brad, I got that cut. We're good to go down here.
How's it going, boys?
I think I'm just gonna let them start bringing it down. And you pull more, Mike, right now?
Okay, just one. It take me
Yep.
5 minutes.
Oh, a little step back. Oh, look at this! I'm so excited. And back even farther. Oh, look at that. And now we have a yard again here. Look at this. They're getting touchdown over there. Got some finagling to do. But wow, guys are undoing the shackles now so that the crane can pull away. I'm so excited. I am just so excited. I want to get in there so bad so that I can stand in my kitchen and have a look and see what the view is going to be. I know there's a trailer in the way, but that's okay. I got a good imagination.
First one in your new house, Julie.
Ah! All right, this is the porch, and underneath will be this cold cellar. I am so excited. I have a gorgeous front door coming. Can't wait to get that in there. But we got a little bit of work to do before that. There's Trent.
It's gonna be a pretty nice house.
Yeah, I can't wait.
I like it.
What's that?
So I got a ladder up in the basement if you want to come walk in your new house.
I do. I'm coming around.
All right. Here comes Julie. Stairway to heaven.
All right.
First steps in the new house right here. Well, tell me what you think. Feels quite a bit bigger up here.
Yeah. I love it. So excited.
You love it?
Yes, I love
Let's
it.
check out the view.
Nice. Look at that.
Wowzers.
All right, they're disassembly. I like that word, disassembly. Disassembly. Trent and Steve are trying to open this up for us so we can just walk right through and connect the houses like they're supposed to be.
Not on the asphalt, it's on wood.
Yeah. Looks like a lot now.
I can't get to these ones.
Now the counterweights go back on the trailer. They had to use a lot of counterweight for this job because it was such a stretch. And he's pulling out. Look at that baby. Woohoo! Just like that, it's all done. Bye, guys. Thank you.